Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Frog Grooves playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we fought the Toll Keeper. I still don't know how you guys are going to be reacting to these videos on the format I'm currently having them on, which is a kind of we'll skip really travel things and loot and then go straight to interesting stuff. I'll, I'm not really doing that fully, but if I can get some feedback for that, like in the comments on how you guys think about it, if you guys want to a more less edited, more like me just walking around picking things up and then trying to talk as much of that, or we can go for the full edit thing of cutting out basically useless walking and going straight to puzzles and interesting things that happen in the overworld. But that is totally up to you guys and what you guys want to do. For now, I'm going to continue doing the editing thing. So, yeah. So, right, this episode, I think I'm gonna go down into and do the Wayfarer's Inn, which is a very good part of this game. So, let's get started. By the time we'll get back, I'll have the the squad I actually want to use to do some of this stuff. So I'll see you then. Bye bye. While I was recruiting back Asterion back for the party, I noticed that he has something new to talk about. So let's do that.
Cazador sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters.
Oh.
I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain.
By the way, I have a coffee here, so if you hear some jingling and me drinking sounds in the background, that's why.
Now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
Alright, and that was really about it I wanted to show, so let's get back to
Darling, lead on.
And we are back. So for some of these beginning parts, this is kind of the party I want to go with right now. For some of these later parts, I'm thinking of changing out, because this place is this part 2 of Act 2 is a little messier. Let me just kind of show you the map. So like here's the first half. We've explored most of this. Here's that second half. Like all the way over here and here. And then part 3 is just Moonrise Towers, which is the end part of Act 2. So here, let me show you how. I'll first show you how to get over to our next area, which is over here at the Waning Moon. This is kind of where we want to go.
That sign above. This must be a brewery.
There's a lot to do in here. As you can see, there's a lot of just kind of troubadours all kind of about.
The payday gold in my pouch is clinking. Say hey for the pub. A single
Thought is what I'm thinking. Say hey for the pub. Peepin', say hey for the pub. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can...
I don't know you.
Perhaps I forgot.
Perhaps I forgot you.
Okay. Nothing really new in here. Alright, we're gonna quick save here. Because this can go very bad, really quick. This is one of my favorite parts of Act 2.
Go back down where you
I like stories. What in the nine hells are you?
Son of Sword Coast.
Hmm.
Go on. Cheers. Bottoms up.
Down
Looks
there.
like a corpse and smells worse. Did the curse do this?
Yeah. Pick up the thing and let's go.
See how the creature's skin barely holds it together. The bulge of its belly is on the cusp of bursting wide open.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna try to outdrink this thing.
A few more tastes of its own medicine and it'll burst.
Go on. Drink. Make it drink. Be drunk. You and I both. To our good health.
Cheers. Bless is a level 1, isn't it? That's a level 2. For me, it's level 1. Okay. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna roll again that. There we go. Let's go.
The liquid burns your throat as you swallow, but otherwise you feel no ill effects.
Here we go. We're kings of drinking.
Elixir. But such a small sip you take. You will soon quaff as I do.
Let's go.
Now tell me the story. A fable. A
Saga.
Guide me.
Ooh. Ooh, this is an interesting one. What do we want to tell him? Let's tell him the rituals of goblins. Guidance. Let's go. Oh, these are...
Horror I can hardly bear. Tolerate. Endure if only in my mind. Such daring.
Let's go. Tell the story of how we've went through the goblin camp, slayed the many goblins, seen the hordes of the...
Infuse astound me. Again. Father Ketherick created.
Who cursed this land?
Stains. Bring it in. Toss it down. Love it up.
How did you become what you are?
Father Ketherick's laughter. Not joy. Not ever, never. Only laughter.
I see.
Questions done. Finished. Over. Only drink.
Of course. Come on. Oh, we were already on Elixir of Heroes. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Bottoms up.
Your belly rumbles as
Ugh.
the vile brew fills it, yet your mind remains miraculously steady.
More stories.
I don't know how many times we have to do this, but we gotta... Ah, yes.
Tell me of foes fell, villains vanquished, beasts bastard.
Let's go. Oh, come on. There we go.
Molten, hot, heavy. We saw such a beast in my latrine. A fierce foe.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Ask, question, make your query, and drink once more.
How did thorns sustain the shadows?
Spirit of the land. More drink.
Come on, buddy. What can you tell me about Kether?
Father is Father, eternal, invincible, forever, except not.
Hmm?
No more questions. Drink.
How can I defeat...
Must not, cannot, will not mention her. The customer is always right,
but also wrong. Oh my god, the whole... Steal yourself and drink. Let's go. God. Come on. Let's go. Down the hatch.
Each swig is as painful as the last, but you remain in otherwise sound mind and body.
I know you.
I think that was the last one.
You want Father's personal, mysterious secret. No, not never.
Oh, why not?
Father sent, ordered, commanded. Don't say it. Don't say it. Cage. Her cage. Talk and perish. Die. Buried. Buried in Thorn Tomb. Father told me.
Oh, he just...
I can't perish.
Oh, I think that was the last of it. Oh, thank God we got it all. By the way, look away if you're very squeamish. This is kind of a disgusting part. He literally explodes.
do mess our pardon.
Pardon?
Our
Mess.
master distiller spills quite the cause. Now settle your mind, chum, and get your shine. Be will it what?
What have you got?
Moon, mountain dark, coming right up. A man of proper taste.
Fine.
Chum yourself up and whisk the old luggy jug bug you. So be what?
Well, that's disturbing. Still, better than having an actual conversation with him, though.
Hmm.
My please, due apology, madam.
What did you see? I saw that perception. Oh my god, I hate this camera work.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, right there. Madeline's ledger.
Sorry.
Alright, let's read this ledger. The words for the attention of Doc Justica and Tasha's are written across the top of every page. This is an excerpt from the last page. Morning, day 15. Sismon Nowak, said Ketherick. Wouldn't. Hold on to Moonrise Towers for long at this rate. Evening, day 18. Imani Ataki claimed it was unfair that the Thorns had the cushiest jobs. Night, day 22. Mark Jacobs, Benjamin Blunkett, made jokes about the Thorns, especially Lord Ketherick, said he was a misery guts, a weeping nutsack, and discussed exactly how his wife would have liked it. I know what Mark and Ben said was just plain awful. Lady Natasha. But they're some of my best friends, and I've never heard such talk out of them. They were upset over their wages being cut and were the drunkest I'd ever seen by midnight. I know it looks bad, but hand over heart, you never met the two gents more devoted to Our Lady, I swear. A different, more elegant script appears beneath. Our Lady of Loss would be proud of you, Madeline. Do not worry about Mark and Benjamin, myself, and your two gents. We're going to have a little chat, I promise. Okay, some research notes.
Research notes describe a powerful venom extracted from a rare purple worm. Distiller Thisibald Thorm sought to create a fatal poison using the worm's gullet. He procured several parts of a worm gullet, but rinsed one in error. The poison he brewed was noxious, but not fatal. Thisibald devoted months to formulating a deadly poison with the remaining ingredients, without success. After exhaustive experimentation, he was able to make a near-deadly extract from the glands. But to complete his poison, Thisibald required one last ingredient, the petals of a corpse rose. The book's index reveals corpse roses may grow near tombs, mausoleums, and particularly redolent cadavers. Thisibald enlisted a courier from Baldur's Gate to obtain corpse rose petals and other ingredients and deliver them to a covert location. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page, obscuring the parcel's destination.
Ah, dang.
The page is a mess of dark color. You search the poison described within requires...
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Research. He procured visible after the book's visible. Unfortunately, a deep purple stain darkens the final page,
Let's guidance.
obscuring the parcel's destination.
Let's go.
Your line separates the black from the blue, revealing the stash's location. You mark your map as a reminder.
Alright,
With
that's
the
some.
corpse rose petals the package contains, you might create Visible's purple worm poison.
Cool.
Still alive. So that's progress.
The waning moon's deliveries are recorded here in a careful hand. The rear pages, however, are devoted to Stiller's personal reflection. 10. Tarsak. Father Kether's research begins to extend beyond Wraithwind's borders. The Thorns are but collectors. Collectors of coin, glory, blood, and more yet. I, however, collected that which holds the most value, information. The mason caught my eye. Straight are his steps, and faithful are his words. For as long as drink does not touch his tongue, 2 drops of black fire whiskey, and he sings his heart true's tune. He calls father a tyrant, a coward, a traitor. He beseeches the moon maiden to shine upon him once more. Dangerous words, I have told father. He will surely silence the mason and make an example of him. Meanwhile, the mason draws his heresy. It is all I can do not to mock him to his very face. 6. Flame World. My own methods used against me. The ale she fed me was poisoned, and by my own hand, my truth serum was all too effective. I professed the lot, the poisoned drinks, malice, treatments, the interrogations, all of it. She means to reveal our schemes to the Baldergate authorities, unless, of course, I grace her palm with more gold than Garen Goth could muster. Father would have my head if he knew, or worse yet, donate me to malice. Such is my good fortune that I possess all manner of barrels. She should make a perfect fit. The harpers came too close. They poisoned Father Ketherick himself, yet he professes no ill effects. Malice insists it is a fluke. Doctor he may be, but he is no less a fool for it. Father has achieved that of which I can only dream. Immortality. I have long suspected I can guess Father's purpose, but I cannot fathom the means. Okay. Let's get these poisons. Lock it.
Have a lot on my mind. Well,
Punch drunk bastard. Read. Would you like to know something interesting? If you mix suspension of venomous fang with vitriol of Lot's candle, which will do, out comes a poison. Drip, 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 drip. When in doubt with alchemy, when in need of ecstasy, when my throat clicks with scream, drip, 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 is what I dream. It did not work. The platinum scale plan did not work, and I had so badly.
Best
Nasty
avoid that trap.
surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Wow. Eh.
I've got a long road ahead. What path lies before me?
Clutter the Paladin.
Can't give up now.
By the way, all these chests in here,
How farther can I go?
I'm gonna keep all this like looting in because it's all these things are just kind of like interesting chest locations that you should probably know. But other than that, oh
That might be
wait,
worth a look.
I think we are almost done with the waning moon. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more exploration. If I can't find anything interesting, I'm gonna cut over to the guy who wanted the investigation, if you remember that. So if we can get over there, one more chest. Okay. And I believe there's a second floor. If I can't find anything, I'm going to itch it in. Alright, I'm gonna cut to us going all the way back to the one weird dude who wanted to punish the dead body. So I'll see when we get over there, when we're over there again. See you then. Alright, and we are back. If we remember this guy.
You have the ledger. To punish a murderer.
Tell me why you want it.
If that is not enough, leave. I have no time for those lacking commitment.
Alright. Here, take it.
We have it. Her lies, her guilt. Madeline reported her friends to a dark justiciar and fled when they were butchered. Well, she flees no more. I will be the conduit for Madeline's spirit. I will force her to face trial. And
Alright,
you
he who
will be
was.
the judge. Make her beg. Make her suffer.
No. Here in the honor of justice and order. That is all.
Then steel your heart, for this woman is a serpent who wears many faces. Do not be fooled.
Witness.
You. He said I was going to be punished. That you'd be the judge. But I didn't mean to hurt anyone.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I said it didn't mean nothing. That Ben and Mark were just drunk and whining. The Dark Justicia promised she was gonna chat with him. She promised.
Actually do to your friends.
She gave him a dagger each and told him to press it against their stomachs on the count of 3 to start stabbing and not stop till she said so. She never said stop. I'd do anything to take it back. Anything.
Alright. I'm gonna save here because this is actually a very important part for a paladin. Because this can break your oath if you do something wrong here. So what you want to do, if you want, like, I'm not planning to go Oathbreaker, I'm planning to keep my oath, but I will show you what happens if you break your oath. So, first things first, you want to break your oath here and you're the Oath of Devotion, just pick first one. Make her stab herself. Yeah. You succeed.
Like this?
Do it for Ben and Mark.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Stop. You've done enough.
It hurts. God. I'm...
That was genius, my friend. You have broken her in ways I could not have imagined.
See, if I was going vengeance,
Though I'd have
that is
preferred
what
not
you want to
bleeding
do.
quite so profusely.
But we're not Oath of Vengeance. We're Oath of Devotion. So you said to punish her.
I suppose it's on me for not being more specific. But Madeline suffered. That is all that matters. You have done well. Her pain and anguish were sublime. I will treasure it.
Okay.
Yeah. For your services, should I find another murderer in need of torment, I shall call upon you. Farewell.
Except that should have broken my oath.
A spasm
There we
grips
go.
your chest. Your strength falters. An emptiness grows within you, Paladin. Something has been lost.
There it is.
You have broken your oath, Paladin. At the close of day, I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
You know what? We are actually going to keep that. So what I'm going to do is we're going to save game real quick. And I'm going to show you the proper way of doing that as a devotion. So what you want to do is
Reach. And told her on the cup she never said stop.
okay,
I
so
do
what you
anything to
do
take it back.
is you go down here to
Anything.
you do the third option if you want to not break your oath as Oath of Devotion or Oath of Ancients. So like let me show you. Like and
What I did was wrong. And I won't ever forgive myself. But hearing that just one person doesn't hate me, that one person forgives me, makes the load so much lighter. Thank
You were supposed to make her suffer, not forgive her.
what happened wasn't her fault. She deserves
That
forgiveness.
doesn't matter. I seek the guilty, the tormented, the anguished. You have crossed me, and for that, I end your pathetic life.
Is he really facing the other way? Let's see here.
Now they see me.
Ah. And then you fight him. It's basically,
You have been judged.
I'm ready.
oh, come on. How much health does he get? Oh, come on. That was a 70%. Alright. So we're not going to do that outcome. By the way, you can still get the gloves he gives. Or not. It should have been on his body. But the only way to get those gloves is by helping it out. We are going to actually keep that first outcome we did. Because that is what we decided to do. So I'm going to do that. So we are now gonna, after doing that, we are gonna go back to camp. And where is he? He should be around here, or do I have to like long rest? But I'm gonna be right back. I bet. So yeah, where is he? Ah, there he is.
I have been waiting for you. I felt the moment of your liberation, the shedding of your bond. You called to me. I am here to show you the way.
Who are you?
I was the first to swear, the first to fall. When another's oath is broken, I stand witness. I hear their sorrow. I see their jubilation. I guide their hand. Oathbreaker. You swore to defend the defenseless. To stand as an emblem for all that is good and just in this world. Tell me, why did you abandon your oath? A lapse in judgment.
Yep.
To know the reason for your fall is perhaps to know the shape of things to come. Take comfort in your undoing. I, like you, abandoned my cause. But much can still be achieved. Your oath is broken. The light within you fades. A new power is awakening.
Tell me about these powers.
Darkness will obey your summons. The dead will march to your rhythm. Even now, these shadows gather around you. They sense the cracks in your armor. They yearn to be used, to be inflicted.
Is there any way to reclaim my
It is
oath?
possible, but such a promise must not be made lightly. Wealth must be sacrificed, and your soul repledged. It is wise to first consider what is gained, and what is lost in the bargain. Should you wish to do so, speak with me again.
What oath did you
I
swear?
served a noble lord. I fought for him without question or restraint. Where his light shone, my sword followed. In his name, I raised villages, put thousands to the sword. I believed our greater purpose required such brutality, such sacrifice. But his light was so radiant, it blinded me to all else. I could not see the darkness and corruption of the path he led me down. When I finally saw the truth, he would not be reasoned with. So I ended him. For this, I was called Oathbreaker.
It can't have been
It was
easy.
merely a choice, as I have made countless others since. What's past is past. We are here to discuss your future.
What did you achieve after
I
abandoning your oath?
wielded the powers of darkness, yet held a candle for those who needed the light. My actions followed no teaching, apart from my own justification. Good or ill, I made my choices. Eventually, I heard the call of others who had strayed. I showed them the way, as I show you now.
So what we're gonna do is we are gonna stay an Oathbreaker for now, and I'm gonna explain to you what they do and what their powers are, and then in the next episode we're gonna do the stuff to reinstate our oath.
Do not resist. Surrender and be remade. Though born of a vile source, these powers can be used for good or ill. Your oath no longer binds you. The choice is yours alone.
Alright, so here is the difference of Oathbreakers. They will Spiteful Suffering. The target takes 1d4 each turn in attack rolls against have an advantage. You can control undead. It gives you Dreadful Aspect, which it's basically a fear button. You get Hellish Rebuke and Inflict Wounds. I don't think those change. And you get Crown of Madness and Darkness. Your Aura of Hate. You and nearby friends and undead gain an additional 3 damage dealt with melee weapons. This is the best aura a paladin can get in each game because it's just more damage. I think it's dependent off of charisma or something like that. But yeah, these are the differences between that and this. So I think I want to stay as the devotion, but I'm just here to basically show you what we get instead. And they get the same spells. So for now, we'll accept that. And I'll show you how to gain your oath back.
What do you need of me? It is possible. First, you must pay the agreed price. Material sacrifice is required to prove your words have substance. Do you wish to pay?
Pay.
The price is paid. Tell me, why do you wish to reclaim your oath?
As I'll ask, can I achieve my end? It is my destiny, by right. Better than the meaning of my oath. I can serve it now and as I could not before.
You found wisdom. A sense of clarity. Kneel, Oathbreaker. You swear to act with strength, compassion, and responsibility. To be a paragon of honor and justice.
Yes. Give me back my powers.
The oath of devotion is once more yours to fulfill.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's everything about the Oathbreaker. I wanted to show that because that is one of the only places where I can properly show the Oathbreaker for Devotion of Oath, or what was it? Oath of Devotion. that does not affect the big point of the game. So, yeah. Spend the last bit of that to show you what that is. But we're going to stay a Devotion Paladin for now. And if it happens again accidentally, we are actually going to stay an Oathbreaker. So really, that's about it. We're going to end the video off here. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.